From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. He stopped on the return at the 27. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. But he could only get a low yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now it's Brown. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finding Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's Stroud now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They just get the play off. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This one from 47 yards away. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's trying another one deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing. Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Mahomes to throw for it. On the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Grimes starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Texans about set to begin their drive. Stroud from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rio Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Mahomes now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Back to throw Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Yellow, yellow. 15. I don't need to. Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Kelce makes the catch. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Kelce the touchdown. His second scoring catch. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Oh, boy, it's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. Texans will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Reed now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Schultz with the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Stroud on first and 10. This is complete to Schultz. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, Stroud. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense with an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Travis will again on second. That's incomplete left side.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive.
Big game downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
A final throw before the break. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. After the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Riblin, Riblin. Right. Yellow. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans have it after making their 4th interception of this football game.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he screwed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, they get him yet again. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop him?
Touchdown, Houston. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol down for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by Juju. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. Throwing again, Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's flying forward, halted after a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. So we're through 3 here. And they'll continue adding to their lead. And after that last second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. As the open man downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field to the tone of this drive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
This one finds Kelsey. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Here's a loft deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1st down from the red zone. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here. Another throw for Mahomes. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. When he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And they pick him up again. And the Chiefs take possession of their own 43-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs, well, they can probably just run away and hide. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It is caught left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. From the red zone now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Nick Bolton has it.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's loaded another one up. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Hey, Sunday.
Here he is on 3rd and long.